All right, we're here with the 2025 Pickwick Lake champions. Just weighing over 27 pounds, which is a crazy day, no matter where you're at. And to have a win with 27 pounds. And you had big fish too.
We did.
That's wild. That's like what you dream of when you see a schedule and you write it down. You're like, I'm probably going to catch big ones, but then it ends up not happening. But today it all came together. So let's talk about specific. I want to get the good stuff. I want to get like all the meat and potatoes of the baits. What'd you catch them on?
Caught all of them today on, well, I say all of them. Caught 4 over 5 today on a minnow style bait. I swapped it up between the Sakamata shad and the freeloader. And then we did weigh in one key fish. I think it was a 5.5 pounder on a scrounger with a freeloader on the back of it.
Nice. So is every one of them a scoping then?
4 out of the 5.
Yeah, okay. So we've got a just straight tail bait, different kind of head, different way that we're working the bait, but we're looking at live scope for most of them. Anywhere you go on the lake, pretty much that's going to work. Or really on the whole Tennessee River. Actually, now the whole country's, you can catch them on that setup, the whole country. Talk a little bit about the colors. I mean, obviously there's not pretty much doing shad stuff, but.
Yeah, so I ran out of several different colors today, and I would just pick out a new color and still catch them. So color wasn't that big of a deal for us. It was just mainly getting around the right fish.
But it is a shad color,
yeah,
obviously.
Yeah, shad style.
So you've got probably just a regular jig head minnow, and then the scrounger set up, and like you were talking about earlier, that's a shad pattern. Any legs that's got shad, that same setup's going to work.
No doubt.
Talk a little bit like, okay, if someone's coming here for the first time and they want to go catch a fish, or any other lake that you've caught fish on that, what are you looking for? Points, rock banks? What specifically are you looking for?
This week I tried to do the graphing ordeal, try and find schools of fish, because that's what they're supposed to be doing right now. Unfortunately, I was not able to do that. So my next step, I went to the edge of the river channels.
Probably fortunately you weren't able to find it. Fortunately, you didn't find that.
Yeah, I guess that is correct. Fortunately, I was.
Yeah.
But we ended up going to the edge of the river channels and targeting stumps just right off the edge of the river channel.
Ledges. Well, I know for a fact that you can go to any academy and they've got 1 million freeloaders right now. And there's a bunch. Yeah, at Academy?
Yeah.
My job's done. We'll see you all in the next one. So you go to Academy, there's freeloaders everywhere. There's just regular jig heads. What weight?
I was throwing a 3/16 ounce jig head.
So you get that, you just thread it on. It's pretty simple setup. Make sure the bait's straight. The scrounger head, not every store's got those, but if you get one, same thing. Thread it on the same way. You're pretty much just winding it. It gives it its own little action. You just heard, I'm not even going to keep talking. You heard these guys bought their baits at Academy. Go to Academy, get freeloaders, get some jig heads, and go catch 27 pounds on Pickwick. And that is your Academy Sports Winners Tackle Box.